This is the Elite Bundle 7 trailer with the brand new Lamborghinis. Not one of the supercars that I thought would be coming to the Crew Motorfest. In fact, stick around later this video for more information on another supercar that we're getting, that we know we're getting. But this is something completely different. We got a teaser a little while ago which confirmed that one of the cars was going to be the Centenario, but we also have the Temerario, the newest Lamborghini currently, the absolute newest Lamborghini there is besides the Lanzador. This is the Elite Bundle 7 trailer revealing them. The car's dropping Wednesday in just, what day is it today? Thursday? These things come out in 5 days, something like that. Oh, there's them in-game. I know where that bridge is. Oh, bro, the Crew and Lamborghini must just be like this. Because before the Temerario, there was the Revuelto, which ended up being the cover car of Motorfest. And they seem to have gotten before it was revealed. Let's hide all of that stuff. There it is! The Elite Bundle 7! Whoa! Okay, let's talk a bit more chill now. These cars are dropping Wednesday in the Elite Bundle, the every updately, so every 4 months, bundle that will come with often 2 vehicles, and there'll be more higher end or gimmicky vehicles. We've only one time had non-hypercars, supercars in the bundle, and that was when they added the radical cars. But they seem to have wanted to do a lot more themed here with 2 Lamborghinis. The Centenario, if you didn't know, it was teased the other day in this video. You can see it teases the Elite Bundle 7, but in the background, there's those 3 lights, very thin lights, with the little, what do you even call them? Like the little wishbone, the little Lego carrot piece at the end. And then there's the extra 2 lights as well. That is the way that they teased this car, the Centenario. So this trailer posted officially to Ubisoft's YouTube channel is crazy because we didn't even get any teasers for the Lamborghini Temerario. To talk more about both cars, you may know the Centenario from Forza Horizon 3's cover art, and it's another to the collection of Forza Horizon cover cars since we got the AMG 1 this game, we got the Senna last game, it's still in the Crew, now we have the Centenario. I think that closes it out, and it was definitely one of the Lamborghinis, like the Sesto Elemento, that was like noticeably missing for the Crew. With the one we got is also the one with the roof off. I assume, like some other supercars like this, we'll have an option to put the roof back on. But then, let's move to the Temerario. The Temerario is crazy because, like I said in my hype reaction, that is the brand new Lamborghini. There's the Lanzador EV something, I don't even know what's going on with the Lanzador, but there's the Lanzador, but then there's the Temerario. It's the official Huracan replacement, and we've already got it in the Crew now? Dropping Wednesday? This is insane. I didn't know that this car, like, was revealed maybe like a year ago, I think. If that, the turnover of the Crew is getting closer and closer to that of like Asphalt Legends. This is insane. The Temerario, I also really hope has customization. Because especially considering that it's the Huracan replacement, the Huracan in the Crew has a crazy amount of customization. It's even got a wide body kit. And seeing the brand new Lamborghini Temerario with a wide body kit would be absolutely insane. And I really hope that's the case. It'll bring the total Lamborghinis in the game up to 28 different Lamborghinis. How did we have the SC20, a Lamborghini that barely anyone knows about, and it's terrible looking? How did we get this thing before we got the Centenario? That's crazy to me. This will be during the Merry Motorfest week, which is starting to make me think that, Melee Kamaka, can someone translate that? Is the lone hypercar event. Here comes the Fearless, and then we have the All I Want is a Lambo. Those 3 events being hypercar lone events, well, it's starting to look like at least 2 of those events are gonna be in the Centenario and the Temerario. And I guess we could start using this in the future to know, because if there's this many loaned hypercar events in a summit coming up, yeah, it's probably the Elite Bundle. December 24th, one day before Christmas, when all the boosts, which if you want to know about, check out my last video, all of that goes active, that's the same day we get the Elite Bundle. And subscribe here to see my videos on the Elite Bundle. Are these the Lambos you wanted? Because looking at my car, given I have my Huracan spec'd out to look like the Technica, it's very clear that a lot of people want the Huracan Technica, especially because the Huracan Technica was featured in a trailer for the game, like right at the start of the game. In fact, they rerun that trailer whenever the game's on like a big ultra mega discount, which is a lot of the time, actually. But I gotta admit, I don't care much for the Technica if these are the other Lambos we can get. Specifically because the Technica is just another Huracan. The Temerario and the Centenario are both unique Lamborghinis that we're now getting. The Centenario was cool enough, but I am still flabbergasted by the Temerario. Other than this, I mean, maybe the Lanzador, maybe that one Jeep-looking off-roader that they used to have, but I guess the Sesto Elemento. The Sesto Elemento is probably the last, like, noticeably missing Lamborghini. But here's the thing. I thought that this would be a different supercar. In fact, I tweeted to the same effect. Because at the end of the trailer, when they're scrolling past these comments that are placed mostly as a joke, the last one says day 10,000 for ask for the Aston Martin Valhalla. As much as haha funny joke, this is a company we're talking about. This is Ubisoft Ivory Tower. This is licensing and branding and working with Aston Martin. It is very ultra rare for them to ever reference or talk about a car that is not a car that they're going to be adding. The best example I can give is a little while back, they posted a graphic that had a playlist. It was the Drift playlist, and it said that the reward was going to be a DB5. Now, that wasn't the case. The reward was an MX5, but what happened was the playlist right after revealed to have the reward of the Aston Martin DB5. So, not only has this happened with Aston Martin before, but like that one was a mistake, but it showed that when stuff makes it to print like that, it's likely because it's on the back end somewhere. And these would be a lot more intentional to put Aston Martin Valhalla, to invoke that name. So I guess it's not the Elite Bundle. I do wonder, are they running the Crew 2 system finally, where in the first 2 months of the update we get an Elite Bundle, and now it'll have hypercars, and then in the second half of the update, most often the last month, we get a one-off hypercar release. That happened with the Senna, that happened with the 765 LT, and other cars that aren't McLarens. I just can't name them off the top of my head. I think it happened with the Maserati Alfieri as well. I think that later in this update, we're gonna get the Valhalla, meaning 3 different supercars during this update, and 2 of them were revealed today on Ubisoft's YouTube. That's gonna be about it for me. Thank you so much for watching. In a